No.
Yeah, we live. We live, baby. Ah, right. Let's get the things up. You know, we don't wanna break the fourth wall here by having the button prompts on stream. Right. Three, two, one, boom. I've missed the button. Oh dear. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else. Welcome to Fair Play Racing League. Here we are once again on a Wednesday night for the Tier 1s. This, of course, Silverstone this week, as you will see, as someone handily put a T emoji in the stream title. I can only assume Gary. Um, as usual, this season, at least so far, well, actually, technically, we'll come back to it. I had a week off last week, it's fine. But I am your host tonight, David Lowface, joining me in the comms box for your regular Wednesday listening.
It's Major Allen 99.
Come on, Alan. So,
Took
how are
over
you
comms
doing?
last week. Yeah, it's not too bad. Just as a relaxing day. Work tomorrow. Great.
Well, it's something we all have to live with.
Yep.
Yeah, so I wasn't here last week. As I mentioned, I was away with work. But last week's round for Tier 1, that I can't remember where it was, if I'm being honest, because I didn't actually race it. It was Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Canada last week. Can you remember any of it at all?
Not top of the head, no. It was quite interesting, especially Canada. Yeah, I can't remember exactly what happened, but it was very interesting.
Yeah,
Is
well,
my volume a bit crap again?
oh no, I was just making sure because obviously all I have to go off is the what I set my headset to. So I was a little bit wary. But yes, interesting last week in Canada. Well, let me tell you, as always, Silverstone is absolutely sure to throw up another one. The first man on track today is Bread is Cool in
Oh,
the
cheers,
Red
Shadows,
Bull.
for the drink.
Much
Cheers.
appreciated, Mr. Shadows. I actually don't have a drink, so it's
I do.
interesting for a change.
I've got toffee vodka and lemonade.
Ooh, sounds very, very nice indeed. Apart from the fact it's
It is.
vodka.
Mm, it is quite nice.
Yes, so Bread is going to be the first man on a lap. I'm going to take a swig of squash as the Twitch chat demands me to. If you want to take us through the lap of Silverstone.
Shadow, yep, the shadows yet just coming up to the first DRS straight. Let's see if what is set for one time coming up. Let's see what he's got. A few cars in front of him, should hopefully move out of the way. 27.8 for shadows in first sector. And just gonna try and find my lovely track loadout, which is always handy. I always do it. Let's see now.
But have you got the track names as we now head into Cop's Corner?
Yeah,
Oh,
got
Bread
all of them.
is very
Yep,
hot. At least his tyres are.
yep, got all the names.
Yeah, so if imagine he didn't fuck up that, he's now coming through Maggots, Beckett's, and of
Beckett.
course this little chapel right here.
Yep, then up
Onto
to Stowe.
yeah, down the hanger straight. There's a lot longer than you always get the
Expect
sense
it. Yep,
in in real life, of course, and now into
yep. Vale and
Vale
Cup,
and Club.
Club and Hamilton Straight.
Of course, it is the Sir Lewis Hamilton Straight. Thank you very
Yep,
much.
yep, it is now.
Okay, there you go, 135. What a lap! There's a Rari, which is Godfather, sitting a 27.2. He goes
And now
pole.
we've got Henkes coming up to Hamilton Straight. Now let's you can probably put a plot and pole. Oh yeah,
Just by a
357.
small amount. We've got Karen on an out lap. Cruiser is to the line. Slots into P2 at the Mo. Oh.
Collateral lads just put in Twitch chat. Ah, mate, Vegas, come on.
Ah, mate, yes. I've never done Vegas in the day before. So, for those of you not aware, a certain driver has spent the last hour practicing for Vegas. Unbeknownst to him, he is racing Silverstone tonight, which is why you might need to blink if you heard us say Vegas.
Night Owl's just coming up to the last corner. Oh,
yeah, someone's turned off Bread and Rare's internet, so we might need to get them back in.
yeah.
Because they both went, I suspect it is an internet problem, so keep an eye out in Members Lounge. Hopefully they won't ping me instead. Who's on a lap? Jack is on a lap. Gary's on a lap. It's Noah, is barely on a lap. So Rare Winter's back in. Catch Karen now around the last corner at 26.5. That's good enough for P4 at the moment. Slots in just behind his teammate, 6 thousandths of a second in it. Let's see.
It's Noah's just coming up to the line now. Let's see what he can do in the Haas. Run out deployment. So P8 just behind his teammate.
'Tis the season to hang out with your teammate, supposedly. Looks like Cruiser's going for a double push on these soft tyres, so, well, a double push, a push, cool down, then a push. So keep an eye, see if he's got some improvement in that. 127. We've got Jack now coming through Stowe on the exit now into the last couple of corners. You can gain so much time by taking Vales, so getting the exit right and keeping on the left side of the track as Jack goes P5 at the moment.
Cruiser was two tenths up in sector 1. Purple first sector, so very interesting from Cruiser. Doing 2 push laps.
He's losing out. If you're listening, Cruz, shift down to 7th halfway around the corner through Cops. Oh, that's an invalidation. He was 2.5 tenths up, and he might well finish it anyway. But it was looking like an improvement, getting himself into the 126s. As Reese is in the chat, encouraging Shadows. He say he's going to be on the podium today. What a lad! It's the kind of commitment and friendly environment that we do encourage around here in these here parts. As ever the pessimist, Shadows near chance.
Yep, got Clap lads starting his first lap. Richie's in Beckerton Chapel now, coming up to set his first lap.
Yeah, under the DHL bridge now, lifting off, slight break at the 50 board for Stowe. Shift down to 5th or 6th, whichever is your preference. It goes a little bit deep into Vale. It's going to cost them a little bit of time. Now Richie rounds the final corner. 26.8 is in the 26s, which seems to be a half decent benchmark at the moment. As Godfather is getting confused over which way round the track goes. We're not doing Silverstone reverse this week. Godfather has the...
Where Clap lad's going to put his car? Well,
nowhere. Well, so the side effect of practicing Vegas for an hour with very low wings, presumably very low wings, is you come out to Silverstone and then, yeah, you're running a bit higher. So, yeah, it takes some getting used to.
Cruiser's in the chat.
Cruz is in the chat. New viewer. Hi
So
guys.
that. And so's Gary. Oh god.
New phone. Who dis? Gary is wearing an all black for a friend he lost 10 years ago. Sorry to hear that, and of course condolences. I technically already knew.
Yeah. The meeting's just coming up, just past that chapel now.
Yeah, so we get the off-board view as SO Bolt has joined to make it the 17 we expected. We've got
See what Owen can do.
heavy braking.
Someone's obviously run out of fuel. Caution sector 3.
Big clunk over the curb there in club. It's cost him a few temps, and Rare went up to P8, which isn't too bad considering. As Yorkie's doing
not,
the optimal stop.
Yeah, not too bad. Yorkie's still on them softs, so he invalidated his last lap, so he's having to go again.
I assume he's just doing practice laps at this point. Maybe that's the route that Ad should have gone, to be honest. Do a few laps on a set of softs, a few laps of tyres, and then go and do one fast lap at the end. There's one thing you don't want to be doing is learning on the job. Although Ad says no. Well, that's the last time I will engineer for you, sir.
Shadow's just gone up to P3.
He of little faith. It's a podium for Shadows today. You've heard it here first. The Tier 1 champ knows in the chat. As, I didn't see this. Reese threatened to come and sort Henkers out, and Henkers in the chat said, "Please no." Oh dear. Yeah, we're all very wholesome here. We like the bants, but we are all about the team effort, and most importantly, all about fair play, Alan.
Yeah. I wonder who will get penalties for driving too quickly into pit lane tonight, as we had a few people.
Ads might. There's a 26-3 from Johnny B. We stand Johnny B. Yeah, Hanker's had a bit of an issue around club. So that's ruined not only this lap, but the last lap. So he's probably going to end up having to... Actually, I don't know how much time is left because there's too many yellow
No, I can't.
5:10. He's got enough time to come in and do a final lap, I suspect. Right, we've got Gary Sideboy, who is the slowest man on the track at the moment, and no wonder with apexes like that.
You should know better.
Should know better. Honestly, he had to struggle enough watching me from the comms box.
I'm watching me.
Yeah, and all I can say is, what is that steering input, Alan?
Yeah, that's awful, Gary.
No, I'm talking about you.
Mind you, I started P10, which was a shock for me. I normally start right at the back of the grid.
Yeah. How much good did that do you? Because
Not
my
much.
P9 start didn't particularly help me.
No.
And
on Monday, I forgot to put my link in for the clip.
Oops. How did I see that clip? Because TJ saw the clip as well.
Yeah, it was on the ticket, and apparently there was no clip.
Fuck knows. Don't know.
Oh,
Something's gone on. Because
yeah.
For what it's worth, Alan, it probably looked NFA anyway. But we'll talk about that later. Anyway, what do you mean my steering? I'm not on about you, Gary. I was on about the other one that you didn't put in, Alan, into cops. When you hit the back of someone, can't remember who. Either way,
Oh yeah, that yeah.
yeah. So we've got Collateral Snacks now coming down Stowe. As Richie's actually about to finish a lap. His laggy goodness. He improves by 5 attempts to go P3. And Collateral Ads dives in the pits.
Don't remind me, Pete Gary.
Gummers!
I know I hit, but
You
I'm not.
leave Gummy Bear alone. Oh, I have a message from NHS Vaccine. Yay.
Are you gonna hit tonight, Gary? Are you gonna hit ads again?
Shocking. Shocking from accusations from my co-commentator. They're just happy little love taps.
I'm looking forward to next week.
I was tier 1 in season 6. What season were you in tier 3 fighting with Douchey for the title? That's what we all want to know. Yeah, can you believe it, ladies and gentlemen? The tier 1 champ was in the same tier, on the same track at the same time as me.
Oh bloody hell.
Tier 3 was season 4. I'll tell you what, I praise anyone that can remember stuff like that. Gary does it all the time. I literally, I can't remember shit. All I know is that season... Oh shit, was it season 1 or season 2? I don't know. I took you out in my first race. Oh, Jesus. That sounds about right. I probably didn't leave you enough room. Actually, that's a lie. I probably left you too much room. In Miami. In Miami. Was that the 00 Wings Miami? Because I'm not surprised you took me out. Because 00 Wings was absolutely filthy.
But just calls up on his lap time. Purple sector 2.
Yeah, let's hop over to him. Thank you for staying on... Oh shit, where is he, Brent? Yeah. Yeah, thank you for staying on topic. I typically go up. And as does Brett is cool, up to P9. A mild improvement, shall we say, as Godfather's marginally down in Sector 1.
You're going to have a traffic jam coming up to the line for everyone starting their main laps, last lap.
Yeah. Is this real life? Is this just fantasy? No, this is Tier 1, Sector 3. Oh, that's a Haas coming into pits. Right, we're going to have a flurry of laps coming in on the end. I think we'll keep an eye on Godfather because he's going to be the first man. Oh, not like that, he's not.
That lads didn't quite make it.
Right, is this... This is Gary's side, boy. Look at our DMs, that was the date. Oh, Jesus. Did you actually reach out and apologise to me, Reese? Because not many people do that. Reese B07. It was the 17th of August 2022. Happy days. Right, Gary, only P15.
Next one is Shadows.
Ashdown. Clonk.
See what Shadows can do. Can he improve?
He can.
He does, but to P4.
P4, decent man. As I'm not going to try.
P3.
Yep. To make Shadows to P5, we've got.
Rouge is invalidated.
Karen went P7.
Red Winter's next one. P4.
Big improvement. Great lap from Rare Winter. 26-1. Literally no one can stop this man.
P10.
And Bread pedestrian across the line.
Yeah, we know you just missed it by a second as you was that tight.
Yeah, I had a 26-0 in me in my dreams. I've had very little in me in my dreams. I can't say the same for Alan.
How has Jack done a 26 flat?
Is it flat flat?
It's flat flat.
Oh, it's a 1 in 1,000 chance. Henker's saying last 2 laps were so bad, I got lucky. Yeah, so Henkers does indeed get pole, just under a tenth to Night Owl in PT, and third place person was of course Jack, to about a quarter of a second off the leader. Oh look, it's sunny. How fucking brilliant! Why couldn't it have bloody done this
Been
on fucking Monday?
yeah. Yeah, we had a bloody wet wet start. Lovely. That ruined me.
Yeah. Tell you what ruined me. The idea that I could take fucking mediums like 14 laps with safety car. Looks,
I fucking Gary, that's funny. Fight for the wooden spoon between ads and me.
so I don't think ads will mind who wins that, Gary. But as long as you be the little spoon, ads definitely strikes me as a big spoon man.
Yeah, I'm so looking forward to next week. Hopefully, I can repeat my performance I did in my other league on a Thursday night at Las Vegas.
Hopefully, I can not press the button on my TV remote for Amazon Prime.
Yeah, I've got one of them on my remote.
Yes. It's not ideal when you're
I
trying
keep
to commentate, although, to be fair, I could use the Streamlabs. As Reese calls Gary the Parejo of this season. Fodder. He's like... he's like... I don't know. Kinel Gary. Not on Twitch, mate. Right, what has he said? I'm always the wooden spoon between me and ads. Forking auto sentence.
will there be a crash into turn one?
No. One stop incoming as long as I don't bottle the first few laps. So that is the optimal strategy. Bread, I don't think we're going to see anyone two stopping today. Well, at least under optimal race conditions.
Yeah.
Such is the length of the pit lane and the 60 kph speed limit. Gonna take him out into cops. Banging.
Revenge.
Knowing me, I'll get damaged and have to two-stop. Come on. Well, the most important thing is you brake early for the pits if you're doing a two-stop, because you don't want to come
10
last
seconds.
and then come last by an additional 10 seconds doing a two-stop. Yeah.
Like you did when you got punted in on Monday.
Yeah. Sort of. Right, we should be waiting just a little bit longer, so let's have a quick update on the scores in the football. Ooh, an upset earlier on in the Champions League. Paphos 1, Villarreal 0. That is, of course, the Cypriot team. Karabag draw 2-2 with Chelsea. That's another big one. Ajax Galatasaray 0-0. Benfica 0. Bayer Leverkusen 0. A big shock happening in Belgium. Club Brugge 2-1 up in Barcelona. That's 30 minutes played. Inter Milan 0-0 with Kerat. Don't know where they are. Sorry. Man City 2-0 up within 30 minutes at Dortmund.
How dare you getting told up by Cruiser?
Yeah, I think he's got some PTSD there. Newcastle are also beating Athletic Bilbao 1-0.
I'm still suffering and ruining us. I'm not repeating that word. 6-0 back in August. He's swearing.
Please don't mention Bruges again. I'm still scarred from them fucking us 6-0 in August. We can swear. If you wish. You don't have to.
No.
But for every swear word you don't say, I will say cunt twice.
Right. Well.
I really wish... never mind. We are going 5 red lights and away we go for the British Grand Prix here in Tier 1. It's been a good getaway from Henkers. We'll keep an eye further back. Slight contact there. The Mercedes having to take a suboptimal line. He gets an instant 3 seconds. Oh, there's contact up in front. Ah, dear. Excuse me. Ugh, looks like someone knocked someone round and then Bolt managed to get away with it. Oh, that is a big snap from Noah. Manages to keep it on the track to the left. Decent start from those at the front. Night Owl is attacking Henkers for the lead. Henkers not having any of that. As we get the stuff up. As we can all see the choice of tyres. Everyone on the mediums. And Yorkie going for the alternate strategy on the hards. So... well, that is what it is. So 2 drivers getting a lap 1 pen, which is not ideal. I think Yorkie got it as well, fairly early on. As Cruz loses out of position to Steele, I think he's got damage. Yes, in he comes. Is he going to slow down in time? Yes, he is. 35 miles an hour. Very nice indeed. Henkers then leads the end of lap 1. Night Owl is in close proximity, and let's see if these guys can push each other and how long their tyres will hold out. Jack, meanwhile, sitting cushy in P3. He's just waiting for these guys to keep going at it as Rare Winter looks to try and break away from Shadows, but he's having none of it. Now into...
going to the back of the grid, Collateral Lads has lost both his end plates.
That's not ideal. I'll be interested.
He had contact with, from what I've just looked at the race directory, he had a collision with Noah.
Oh dear, not ideal. It'll be interesting to see how well he manages to take cops, or how well he doesn't take cops. That's a big lift. That is 6th gear as well. As Cruiser becomes the first man to pit. He's gone on to another set of mediums. Well, that'll make his second stop. Was that easier? Maybe. Today. Anyway, end of lap 2, it looks like Henkers is maintaining that lead over Night Owl in P2. The rest of the tier looking like they're just sitting pretty. Got Karen maybe losing touch, a little bit of steel in front. As now on to lap 3, shall we have a look at the biggest winners and losers off the start? If I go the right way.
Biggest loss is Cruz at the moment, done 4.
Yeah, he's had a pit stop, to be fair. He's 26 seconds behind. Like I said, it's a very slow pit lane here. These guys are going to be slowing each other down in the corners, but in the straights, the DRS will help maintain that lead.
And Collateral Lads is in for a new front wing.
I mean, yeah, fair enough.
Onto the hards.
Yeah, as he exits a few seconds back from Cruiser. That'll be a nice little gap for him to get into. Collateral Lads then coming out on the hards, opting to come out on the hards. So he's going to be Not going to the end on that. No heroic strategies coming on in Ferrari. As Henker's looking to push that 1 second gap. Each time we get to DRS, Night Owl hangs in and gets another couple of tenths back. Increase to 6.
I will say, on Monday, you struggled to gain your back-to-back in this race.
Absolutely, it is. There's so little places in the track to turn it off, and it's it's really not great. So it'll be interesting to see how these drivers manage to manage their battery. The front two running around 50-60%, a little bit less for Jack. Maybe a poor exit, but pretty much means everyone's still in phase, as we've got Noah going side by side with Bread. Noah's got the inside line into Brooklands, and he gets the place done through Luffield. Is Bread is cool, going to have a look up the inside, not quite squirrely on the exit, and they carry on as they were. Although Noah saving ERS, we're going to see a pass into Cops. Easy as you like. Does Bread keep it in the limits? Yes, he does. Well, there you go. There's your Cops overtake counter, as now Noah being overtaken by Silverside Boy. Oh, I think there might have been a little bit of contact there. Maybe just too much curb. I'm not sure. But Noah taking a half spin and dropping himself down to complete a misery race thus far for the Haas drivers.
Yeah, everyone's starting to struggle now with their battery. Especially Bolt, he's only on 5%.
Yeah, as well. Yeah, who can we see that's actually got more than half their battery pack? I mean, nowhere near enough. Cruiser's always the battery master. He's only on 65. Ads, meanwhile, is surprisingly not in single digits. Back to the fight for the lead of the race. Two very different lines coming from Luffield. See Night Owl opting for the much tighter line. Gives him the shortest corner distance, but not necessarily the fastest exit from the corner. Henker's now threatening to push that 1 second. Night Owl is struggling as 9 tenths as they come out of Chapel. 9 tenths and very little ERS for Night Owl. This could be the end of his push for the lead, as Jack has fallen off. Used too much of that battery. Rare Winter doing much better at the moment. There is definitely places in this track you can turn it off, but it's not for very long. As you see, Shadows opting to do it into Club and Vale there. Vale and Club, rather. As Godfather, is he round? Is he in the pits?
He's round.
Oh. Not ideal. As Reese does indeed point out, Jack is falling behind.
He got knocked round.
Oh dear. Not great.
And he's missing part of his wing also.
Not ideal, so that might be a double early stop for the Ferrari garage. As looks like Jack has been able to regain just a little bit of ERS without losing a position. That also has meant, though, that Rare is also gaining some ERS, so it's kind of as you were. As Shadows still sits pretty, 35% coming in to Maggots. It's all about corner exits, though, and it looks like Rare Winter's got a half decent one. He doesn't have the straight line speed to get past Jack, though.
Not much action happening at the back. All starting to get the little gaps.
small lock-up from Rare there into Vale. And that's allowed Jack to get a couple of corners reprieve. That gap between third and second now 3.5 seconds. These guys are pulling away.
Yorkie's in for a new front wing, and I believe Godfather's in for a new front wing.
Oh, it's yeah, it's not going great, is it? Oh, Yorkie's gone in for a retirement. He's off to play Battlefield.
Yep.
No committal. No committal. No. It's just shocking. Got Cruiser. P14. Ooh, aye, aye, aye. Probably these three at the back gonna really need a safety car to get back into this race. Godfather has pitted onto another set of mediums. I really wish, right, I know I shouldn't say this out loud, I really wish there was a safety car because I kind of really need a Wii.
Oh dear.
I think, is there an interesting battle on track? Let's stay for this battle for P3 as I am going to go for a quick comfort break.
Oh, still.
That it looks like it's way too early for a one stop. There are people opting for the two.
Yep.
Unless there's damage, I'm sure you can keep an eye on that, Alan, while I keep with the battle for P3, if you don't mind.
Yep.
I'll be back in a second.
Yeah, Rarewinter's. They've both still got about the same battery, Jack, and where Shadow's opting to turn his battery off in the start of the second sector, so opting to try and keep up with these guys in front, but Jack and Rare both got about 60% battery. Johnny's got about 51 and Shadow's has got about the same, so yeah, they're starting to battery save quite a bit, these guys, for that P3. Light Out is in the box. Lap 7 he has decided to pit. So this will allow Henke's chance to get the gap up now to Jack. We'll soon find out what the gap is. 6.2 seconds, so yeah, they're starting to get that nice little gap now. Shadows is now up to P5. Bolt's in, Noah's in also. Bolt's going for a 2-stop onto a set of mediums. Yorkie is now following the stream. Thank you, Yorkie. Much appreciated. Noah's gone on 7 stops. He's going for a 2-stop.
That is an interesting choice indeed. So we've got some on-track action between Rare and Jack. Rare looking to get the move done, but Jack defending well. He's going to have the inside for Cops.
Don't do what Max and Lewis did.
Indeed. No such things happen there between the Mercedes and the Red Bull, we're all thankful to say. But yeah, these tyres, for the guys attempting the one stop, they're going to be very much second hand right now, I would suspect. Oh, it's a puncture! There's a puncture for Jack! Oh, after 9 laps! That is heartbreak for the guy running up in P3. And he's going to come into the
slow
pits.
enough?
Yes, he does. I'll tell you what, it could have been worse. He could have popped going down the Wellington Straight, like yours truly.
Yeah. Oh, clap, lad.
Death taxes. collateral adds 3 seconds. So, Enkers then is
7.2.
7.2 to Rare Winter. So he's obviously not Rare. It stayed around the same between first and second. So Rare Winter going quite well on the tyre wear, it seems. But we will have to keep an eye out.
Apparently, Red Wings just keep using hot lap from Reese, apparently.
Yeah, it's not an ideal strategy. Although maybe he's attempting to save battery by using hot lap instead of ERS.
Yeah.
Although he could just like, yeah. Disproven me. He's got Johnny B for company right now, who's looking pretty darn good on those tyres as they both jump into the pits. No 10 seconds, please lads. Rare Winter and Johnny B pit. Are we going to see a double stack from the Red Bulls? No, we are not. Red stays out for one more lap. Could it be the wrong choice? We will tell.
Could it also be the wrong choice for Henkers?
I don't think Henkers is in too much of a worry right now. I think he's just focusing on conserving and not losing too much time to those behind. Nearly has a whole pit stop over Bread is cool. I'll tell you what, it's going to be tight between
Johnny
Henkers
B
and
comes out in front of his teammate.
Yeah, so that's important for the Kick Sauber guys. And he's not quite the DRS of Shadows, but he is close enough.
Karen in P9 is his first race. Didn't race last week, so it's his first race this week, and he's doing quite well in P9.
Yeah, I'm sure I've seen his name before, but
he didn't race like he weren't racing last week because I remember quite well with who was in it.
Fair enough. So, yeah, both Kick Saubers looking pretty good, showing up the Tier 2 kicks quite loudly. No need to rub it in, lads. And we're going to see a box from the leader, and following him in is Bread is Cool. Now, this could be tight on the exit between Henkers and Night Owl, who is coming around the final corner now. Let's keep an eye. It's not close at all. The Henkers is miles behind. However, those 3 extra laps on that hard tyre could be the difference.
Yeah, could be that crucial.
Inherits P3.
Henkers still comes up P2.
Yeah, it's not a bad place to be fair. If Night Owl wants to do a one-stop, that is a big ask. From lap 9 or lap 8, I can't remember which one.
Yep. Been on it 3 laps, so lap 9.
3 complete laps.
Yep.
Either way, still has left Sisesh.
Mr. Still in.
Yeah. Rare Winter still looking very good for a decent finish here.
Yep.
2.7 off Oliver Ritchie in the second Aston Martin. And whatever he is doing, he's doing it pretty darn well. Behind him, we've got SA Bolt on 3-lap old mediums, definitely going for the 1-stop. The 2-stop, rather.
Yeah. So it's Noah.
Yeah, he gets overtaken by Shadows into Stowe. So that is a place for Shadows, and I tell you what, it could be on this podium. Could be on Reese. You know, he's a smart man. He's got a cool head on his shoulders. He knows talent when he sees it. Come on, Shadows. Let's get this podium in the bag. Oh dear. Noah's done something into the pits. and he has retired in the pits. Yeah, not quite sure what happened there.
Is that
Maybe.
one to be?
I don't know what happened. Take note, and then we'll ask about it. Not sure what happened. Either way, that has promoted some people. Cruiser now in P15, only 12 seconds behind. He has, of course, picked again for the hard tyres. And the gap between P1 and P2 still about 5.3 seconds as things stand. So it probably will be for the moment while Henkers gets his tyres properly switched on, and Night Owl will have comparable grip and pace at the moment. Rare Winter catching up to Richie's 2.1 seconds behind at the moment. He could be in with a shout at the podium. And him do be dragging along the Williams of Shadows. Oh, right.
Oh dear.
Halfway point of the race, Alan.
Yep.
Let's see how
Do
things
we-
are shaping up.
Do we class it's Noah retiring halfway, or?
Take note, and we'll ask the question.
Yep. I've taken note. I haven't put it in. I've taken note.
Yeah, just
I've written it on a notepad.
cool. He's got the notepad. That is shocking. Shocking professionalism from FPRL function team.
It's on my phone anyway, so
No, okay, not a real notepad
no.
then. So I mean, to be fair, we what do we have? We have Ted's notebook.
Yep.
Without Alan's notebook.
But this is very interesting. You got Aston Martin second and third, Kickstarter 6th and 7th, Mercedes 8th and 9th, and Ferrari 13th and 14th.
Yeah, definitely not favouring any drivers in those teams tonight. As Night Owl lost about 9/10 of a second on the previous lap, as Henkers starts to put on the afterburners, setting a purple lap as
And Balt's
SA
just got
Bowl.
10. Oh dear.
That's in the pits, and really not very long spent on that medium set of tyres.
No.
Got 11 laps left on the presumably the hards. Yep.
Hards,
indeed.
yep.
Oh. Oh, excuse me.
Oh. Bless you.
There's a cough. Oh, sneeze.
Collateral Snacks is in the pits as well.
Oh, Snacky boy. He's having it out with the Ferrari. They've insisted that. Oh, he's got double hards. Oh, that's. Oh. Don't need to do it every race, mate. Yeah, he's going to be stinking last. He's going to be chasing down Cruiser, although that is in itself a big ask. There's a hefty gap.
Yep.
About 17, I reckon 18 seconds by the time Ads gets fully...
17 and a half. So I just got just drank the rest of my drink, and I just had the rest of the top of vodka in the bottom of the glass, and it's just yeah, it's like might have to get some more of that.
Grim.
Quite nice.
Right. Lap 16 of 26 then, Alan. Just 10 laps to go while I sort out my microphone. Should be better. For me, anyway, not for you guys at home. At least you can hear me more. Kick.
Jack, Stinker, and Hooked.
Jack, Stinker, and Bread.
And Hooked.
Oh, right. I thought you were talking about people in the race.
No,
Like Jack.
what V's put in.
Oh, right. Jack, Stinker, and Hooked. I mean, we got Jack in P8, we got Stinker in P9, and Hooked on P10. Right, that's new nicknames unlocked. It's like Godfather's given up the position to SA Bolt.
Yep.
It looks like his rear tyres are near giving up as well, by the look
Yep.
of the way he took that corner. Oh, Cruiser's going for it sideways. As Collateral adds, 17.2 seconds. He's got a while to go. Meanwhile, that gap for the lead, 2.9 seconds. I reckon at this rate, we're going to see a battle for the lead in about lap 22.
Yeah.
21 or 22. It depends
around
how
about that.
Night Owl's tyres hold on. There's yellows in sector 3.
But it's cool.
But Gary's in the pits. He's done 9 now. What did I say to Gary before the race, Alan?
And Steele's the charge in the pits.
Yeah. Had enough. He's onto Battlefield as well.
Godfather's in also.
So what did I say to Gary and Ads before the race?
Don't do a 2-stop.
And what has Gary done?
2-stop.
And what is that the second time Gary's done this week?
Not
Ignored
listened to.
sound advice from fellow racers.
Yep. And his old engineer.
Yeah.
Because David used to do engineer for Gary, and now...
And now I have to commentate over him. I don't know which one is more infuriating.
Probably doing comms because you can't do bugger about his...
Well,
strategy.
yeah, I mean, I can moan about him. I don't get any kickback on comms, to be fair.
No.
Gosh. Right, SA Bolt is going to try and continue his fight back. He does have that 3 second from lap 1. Hopefully he can get that taken off. Providing no further infringements. We've got Bread is cool. Rounding out the top 9. He is a bit in no man's land. 5.1 seconds.
Yep.
We've got two Kick Saubers in this fight for P4. And Shadow's dropping back a bit from Rare Winter. That undercut really doing the work for Rare. See if it comes back to bite him later on in the race. Next time round there will be 8 laps remaining. That gap in the lead is a 1.5. I think it's highly possible that Night Owl is going to try for the 1-stop. I'm not convinced it's going to work.
No.
17 laps on hards is a big ask.
Yep. The only person I know could probably do that. He's boxing.
Oh.
Talk about that.
Okay.
He's boxed.
Well, that's interesting to see whether or not he will be able to make up that pits. As with a look on the screen, it looks like Karen.
Double odds.
Oh, right, okay, so it's Karen coming into the pits. He has front wing damage. So interesting to see if he will deal with that. SA Bolt also carrying front wing damage. So that's no fix from the quick kick Saubers. As we look at tyre wear of limited drivers, cruisers are 52%. His fronts are screaming at 60. As Steele's tyres were at 67, and presumably you just cut that.
Yeah.
In the meantime, Henkers is running out front. No one to challenge him right now. He's looking pretty good. His tyre's currently on 38% after however many laps, but he's got
7. It'll be 8 in a minute.
Yeah, that could leave him a little bit marginal towards the end.
Yep. Mind you, on Monday night I was in popping territory with my tyres.
I mean, you don't need to tell me. You know what happened.
Yeah,
So, right, I have to be wary about how accurate this is, but
the other
apparently,
Aston Martin has come in.
right. So Richie in from P2. So Henker's front tyre wear supposedly 43 on both
Yeah,
fronts. I don't know how accurate that actually is because I was looking at it the other night and I was like, no, that's for the shit. Um, I think actually it was. No, I can't remember. Must have been 2 weeks ago. Either way, this just got a little bit more interesting. Now, if you're Henkers, do you consider pitting again? Just to sort of cover off the possibility of a late resurgence on the stoppers. So, at the moment, the gap between leader and Night Owl is only 21 seconds. So Night Owl is flying on those fresh softs.
yep. Fresh hard. So yeah, could be.
And he will not have to lift off from now until the end.
No,
So let's see how this plays out. I don't think he'll quite get 21 seconds in
no.
6 laps, but stranger things have happened. As this battle for P3 intensifies, Shadows is currently sitting pretty in P3. He's challenged by Johnny B. These guys
And
on
there's
10.
Night Owl get the fastest.
Yeah, 10 and 11 lap old tyres for these two. Night Owl is closing them in. It's about 6 seconds at the moment, 5.6.
But his course made a move done on Jack.
A little bit unconventional in terms of place to overtake, but he's made it stick. And he gets the DRS for the Wellington, so not bad. Not bad, couple of corners work. As Oliver Ritchie is going to be chasing down for more points. Currently sits in P10, but he is on the mediums until the end. As Cruiser goes back onto the mediums he started the race on. Why not indeed? I don't know if that was SA Bolt having a snap or just really quite violently getting out of slipstream of Richie behind, but that only seems to delay the inevitable. Those medium tyres much quicker. You see how much confidence he has through Maggots and Beckett's there. It was it was miles away from the car in front as we look as there you go, makes the move up into P9. Next up the road is Karen. 2.3 seconds to overcome. Meanwhile, we'll keep an eye on this battle for P3. As Reese in the chat, I've never won by this much. Reese, you definitely have won by this much.
Yeah.
Surely he has.
He has. I've watched a few streams where he's won by this much before.
Couldn't tell you the race.
No.
But I'm sure he's done it. Probably in more than one tier as well, to be fair. As now Johnny B right on the back of Shadows. He's going to make a move here into Stowe. Yes, he is. He's got the better run through Chapel and overtakes with the DRS. As Richie unable to make any inroads on Karen. He's driving very, very well at the moment. As Jack a little bit further up the road. Is Richie going to have enough time? So Jack on the back of Bread. Bread doing a good job at the moment. 10 lap old hard tyres. 2 laps newer than Jack's in P7. But it is, at this point in the race, all about the rhythm.
Yep.
Good rhythm reduces tyre wear, and clean air
Oh.
also reduces tyre wear. So, you know, that's really what Rare Winter's doing here. He's just, you know, getting 14 seconds of clear air in front of him to save himself a tyre wear.
I think Collateral Lad doing all that practice on Vegas hasn't done him any favours tonight. We've got another 3 seconds.
It's Vegas. It's literally straights and slow corners. You know, none of this fast corner shit we have here in good old Silverstone. Meanwhile,
just out of curiosity, what's Henke's tyres like?
Let's have a quick cheeky peek. Apparently Henke's tyres, 58% overall, 63 on the fronts, with 3 laps to go. He could very well be in puncture range, or he will be in puncture range to the end.
Yeah.
So he's going to have to be nursing those tyres.
I'm only saying that because just logged into his Twitch stream, and he's got the orange mark warning for tyres.
That does indeed mean he's over 60% on at least one of his tyres. So keep an eye in the sky, Inspector Gadget, as we'll hop around the grid a little bit more. Johnny B is absolutely flying.
He's been overtaken by Night Owl.
Apart from Night Owl. Yeah, so he made short work
But
of
was in to serve that 10 seconds.
Yeah, unfortunate, but it is what it is. He's going for a quick stint on the shock tyres.
Which might Silver's got boy up to P10.
Imagine Gary getting points and Collateral Vegas. Oh, I'll tell you what, Johnny B, great line through Hanks and Beckett's. Doesn't quite get the launch off through Chapel, but he is going to watch Night Owl get past Rare Winter. Not going to be close enough to follow him through. But he is going to have the tyres, is he? Is he going to go round the outside of Club? No, not quite. Very wise from Johnny B. Forces him narrow in to the final couple of corners, but nothing doing there. And we'll keep an eye on this. And meanwhile, that is just a loud Night Owl to just go, see you later, I'm out.
Yep.
1.4
Left it
seconds
probably a little bit too late. Catch up to Henkers.
Yeah, Johnny B making his presence known as Rare Winter, as keeping his car as wide as possible. And you see the ERS deployment out of that corner, and is gonna maintain the place down Wellington. Are we going to see a poor exit here? We could see a little bit of ERS usage down into Cops. Maybe, yes. He either got a very good launch or had a quick squirt off the corner. But Rare went no hassle into Cops. Now, the tricky Sector 2, the meat and drink of this track, the most iconic corners on the calendar for some. Maggots, Beckett's, Chapel, both drivers losing a little bit through there. That particular lap, there is going to be one more lap for Rare Winter to hold off. Meanwhile, Night Owl is, he's checked out. Fuck this shit, I'm gone. As Henkers looks like he is going to stick this one out. Quick tyre update, 74% on the front left and right, supposedly, for Henkers. Again, take that with a pinch of salt. I think we should also be paying attention to any other drivers of comparable tyre wear. We're looking for a front left puncture, potentially. So, 3rd, 4th and 5th, all looking like they could be marginal. Rare Winter going for the defensive line down the Wellington Straight. Johnny B doesn't bite. and he maintains position. He is building up that battery. Rare Winter going for the slowest line in, the quickest line out. Johnny B stays in a lot better this lap, and could he have the run into Cops? Not quite. I think he gave Rare Winter the spook, and now through Cops for the last time. Oh, a snap of oversteer at the apex. That could be it for Johnny B, as SA Bolts hits the fastest lap of the race. We're going to keep with these two down the hanger straight for the last time. Henker's now coming round the final corner. He is going to take victory today, but who's going to take the last podium position? It could be too late for Johnny B.
It could be.
Yeah, Rare Winter is going to hold on, I think, as Night Owl takes P2 in a very strong two-stop race. And they were so close over the line. Rare Winter holds on. Johnny B P4. Shadows, very respectable P5. Karen, great race from the other Kick Salva driver. There's P6. Bread comes home for a decent P7. Oliver Ritchie recovers to P8. Nearly catching Bread towards the end there. Silverside Boy.
Jack's got a punch up.
Who?
Jack. In the Mercedes.
Oh dear. Is he going to finish in the points? He's gonna. Oh, if you finish off the track, you get a 10 seconds, I think. Do you? No, you don't. Okay.
No.
Going to say that could cost him 10. There's Collateral Ads coming around the final corner, across the line, missing out P11. Bolt in P12, the last man on the lead lap. Apparently, Cruiser is saying that Jack had a mixed tyre set. He obviously had fucking mediums on the front and hards on the rears. Oh dear. Yeah, so there you have it. Our podium for tonight on the top step, as we're all becoming accustomed to, is Henker's. And Night Owl takes a very respectable P2. And the third man is Rare Winter.
Does Rare Winter have a mic?
I don't think so. I'm not used to doing interviews.
Oh dear.
At all. We went like a whole season with no one doing interviews. Right. There is your race accolades. As per the game, we will, of course, leave the real question up to your good self, Alan, as we just go through these to help any drivers that may wish to get any. I don't know why I've recorded the game clip. I'm literally streaming. Whatevs. Tier 1 is just the 2023 season, but insert a new driver who's quick as hell each season. P4 last week. P5 this week. Ole, 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 ole. Oh dear. Oh dear.
So we've got Henkes and Night Owl.
Yeah.
Both in.
Cool.
I don't think Rare Winter.
It's up to you.
What? Oh, cheers, David. Don't you like doing
Sorry,
interviews then?
Oh, my throat hurts.
Oh, fair enough. No, you've been shouting quite a bit and you've been at work today, so fair enough. Night Owl, congrats on your P2 tonight. Talk us through qualifying and with the strategy call for the race.
Sorry, I was on mute. Yeah, thank you.
Did you want me to repeat the question?
Oh, I didn't know you asked me a question. I thought you just said well done. Sorry.
No, I just talk us through your qualifying and the strategy throughout that race.
I enjoyed quality. I didn't think I was going to be P2. But, yeah, never really a good qualifier, apart from Silverstone for some reason. And the race, I was always on a two stops because I know Hanks is quick, and yeah, the two stop was the only chance I had at maybe getting a win, but still, well, second was the best I could have got today, and that's what I got. So happy with that.
Uh, So you didn't think you was going to catch Henkes on the final?
Nah,
once you
unless he
pitted?
really pushed his tyres on, but he took the mediums longer than I hoped for. He went to that pole instead of like 10 or something, but it's what it is.
Yep. Going on till next week, Las Vegas. Do you like the track very much for next week, or is it one of your
Yeah,
worst
just got to see if I'm needed at work or not.
Ah,
Yeah,
so you might race it, might not race it,
yeah, really close one.
but at least you got some good points for the McLaren tonight. Hopefully we'll see you racing next week.
Thank you.
But as normal, P1 as normal. Henkes, you must get fed up of this, being on the top step. Like, go for your qualifying race and all the strategy call you did on that hard right at the end. I don't think Henkes is there.
You there, Hanks? He's going to come around really loud in a minute. Can't
Yep.
hear you, Hankers. We'll try and get a word from him at some point. Type in the chat if you're trying to speak to us, Hankers. Yeah, while we're waiting for that to happen or not happen, Alan,
Yep.
it has been a very good race tonight. Very
Yep.
close battles on track. A little out of normal. I want to ask for the battle of the day, but there was only really one that at least I was paying attention to. That battle for P3 was
Yep.
fantastic, especially at the end. And yeah, a whole host of cars fighting, which was very nice indeed. Yeah, I'm trying, it says in the chat. Okay.
Fair enough.
Yeah, we'll carry on with these bits
Yep.
and see if we hear at some point. So, Alan, it is of course Vegas next week. Fucking Vegas.
Yep.
Well, one of us has got a very decent head start on practice for next week. Not mentioning names.
No.
And the party's on invite only, so you might need to re-invite him. Yeah, it's a tricky one. But yeah, looking forward to it. Best car on the grid.
Yeah.
Kappa. Alright, let's try again. Hello, Henkers. His microphone's given up with because all these interviews every week. All right.
I think it has given up.
Yeah. Okay. So we're just gonna go a quick run through your race, Henkers. Hope you don't mind. So yeah, starting off pole. Fantastic lap set at the very start of qualifying. Self-confessed, a little bit lucky to keep it there. The gap was less than a tenth to the guy coming P2. That is, of course, Night Owl, our P2 runner in the race. Strategy-wise, it is always a bold move to go for the one-stop here, especially if your tyre wear's not up to scratch on those mediums. I'll tell you what, yeah, anyone that managed to do a one-stop from well, at any point, did a fantastic job tonight, especially those guys, 15, 16 laps, 17 laps, I think there was some towards the end, very good indeed. Elsewise, for Henkers, yeah, another dominant display. He's really, like, grabbed hold of this
Championship.
Tier 1 championship, hasn't he, Alan?
Yep. dominant, being on podium. But just like an insight of his tyres with the mediums and the hards.
Yeah, I mean, to me, it looked very touch and go. I think he was bordering on the limit of tyre puncture at the
mediums,
end.
Mediums, he was 82%, and the hards was 78.
Yeah, that is definitely pushing the limits. But if you've got a smooth driving style like Angus does,
Yep.
you do manage to keep it through. So yeah, again, fair play to that man. I think that's enough for now.
Yep.
So the one thing left to do, Alan, and
Driver of the day.
I've given you a little bit of time to think about it.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk through your honourable mentions and then go for your pick?
But like you said, that close battle for P3 was probably one of the top ones we had pretty much all night. Was right at the end with everyone trying to get that P3 right at the end, with Johnny B and Red Winter right at the end, so close at the finish line. Performance wise with Driver of the Day, it's a hard one, like normal, it's always hard. But just trying to get that P3 right at the end, trying to keep up with, got to go to Johnny B. He was showing so much pace throughout that race, and just trying to keep up with Red Winter, trying to get it at P3 on the line, but just not quite enough.
Yeah, I think that's fair enough. I'd probably feel a little bit robbed if I was Rare Winner, but yeah, it was a great drive once again from the man in the bogey car. Great defence by Rare Winner once again. But anyway, that is all we've got time for tonight. I want to thank you all for tuning in. We will be back, of course, Monday next week for Las Vegas in Tier 2. Yeah, thank you all for watching. I want to also add a thank you to the raid from I think it was OTR Racing on Monday. It was very much appreciated. So thank you if you do happen to listen to this. But anyway, I am your host, David Lolface, and my co-commentator this week,
Major Allen 99.
We're signing out. Goodbye and good night.
Bye.
Ciao ciao. Multimesc. Stuff. Things. Ending screen.